what's up, good people? It's your man Fuzz Jax. Another episode of Jaxxonville. Trying something a little different here. I know we usually do audio, usually have an interview for you guys, but I'm trying to catch up to like past episodes I should have put out, to interviews I need to release. I got the the Billy Mellon interview coming, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, I want to show my ugly mug. I'm feeling comfortable now, I guess. So, I just want to sit and chill and talk with y'all for a bit. For those that don't know, we had the Grammys. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Killer Mike in the three Grammys and all the accolades he got for his album Michael, which y'all need to go check. It's fire. I'm pretty sure y'all got it. I mean, the man won a Grammy, so most of y'all had to go get it, right? But I just wanted to talk really quick. Excuse me. I was gonna plug my mic up, but my battery's dead, so I can't plug my mic up. But I hope you can hear me. Yeah, man, I just want to talk to y'all for a sec about this whole thing. You know, the hip hop community is kind of going crazy because most of the Grammy winners from this past Grammys are older. I mean, you got Killer Mike, who's like 48, who picked up 3 Grammys for hip hop, which nowadays is sort of unheard of. But I wanted to ask y'all, should it be? I mean, think about this, man. Most of the rap that's out now, it's younger people, of course, and no, I'm not dumping on the younger generation at all, but I think the difference is when a lot of the younger kids are like, yo, I don't understand, I never heard of Killer Mike, blah, 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 blah. But most of the rappers that y'all listen to have heard of Killer Mike. And just because you haven't heard of someone does not necessarily mean they're not dope. I mean, if you know about hip hop, you know about Killer Mike. Killer Mike was kind of a battle MC back in the day, and then, you know, through the Dungeon Family and through now with Run the Jewels, you know, he's turned into an icon, man. And I think we should, you know, give this guy his props, especially if he's putting out good work. I think the problem is now is that we don't have the proper tools, I guess, that cats like him had as far as the whole A&R process now and developing artists and everything like that. It's pretty non-existent now. It's like you get a hit, you pump it out through the internet, and whatever happens. And I think that's why a lot of the younger artists, you know, and like I said, there's no shade, but, you know, they don't have the experience of the actual stage show. That's why some of the stage show for some of y'all, you know, favorite younger artists aren't really up to caliber with an Outkast or a Wu-Tang Clan or a Tribe even, or De La. I'm just naming, you know, older artists that put on really, really dope shows. And I feel like, you know, when you come out, man, it takes a few years for you to hit the circuits and work your way around musically to other ears. And if you got a single out that's been hot for the summer, by the time fall and winter rolls around, yo, like, you're not used to being on stage like that. So you kind of get overlooked. And that's why I'm saying, like, a lot of the newer rap, it's good that we were able to have avenues and platforms to put our music out. But if you're not seasoned with the stage show, with the merch, with a lot of stuff, then you're kind of missing the boat on the whole package of the artist. And I think that's why we're having so much confusion with some of the younger cats and the older cats. And, you know, just think, for example, when Robert Glasper won, everybody was like, who the fuck is Robert Glasper? And, you know, and these are other people in the industry who should know who this man is. But I guess if you're 20 years old, 21 years old, and all you've been listening to is trap music since the early 2000s, right? Then you're missing out on you missed out on a whole lot of guys that, you know, not only myself but my peers look up to and know who they are. And I think we need to stop this whole connection with hip hop, like young versus old. I mean, it really wasn't like this until we let the machine get involved with it. I mean, you don't really particularly see like you never saw like Guns N' Roses beefing with Warrant, or you never saw Rolling Stones having, battle records against Led Zeppelin. I mean, it was never like that. It's only in hip hop where you have this whole thing where young people are just supposed to stay in a young crowd and old people are supposed to stay in the old crowd. And that's not the way music should be, But I think a lot of these labels have interfered and kind of cut out the whole mentoring aspect and kind of made these younger cats like, yo, y'all are the ones with the money. So don't listen to these old dudes. They're not as rich as you, or when they came out, they didn't have what you guys have now. But we also have to realize too, through technology, things move quicker. And so things are a lot faster now. But I just wish that there wasn't such a big disconnect. Speaking of which, and this isn't a shade to anybody, but I noticed through the past few months I've been working with younger artists. Shouts out to Mo, shouts out to Scott Blue, shouts out to Solomon Brigham, Young Legend. Shouts out to all these young cats, Riz, Lewis the Rapper. Shouts out to all my young homies, man, that are making really, really, really dope music. And how appreciative somebody like me is for y'all that are really kind of picking up that torch where we left off. Well, not left off, but where we're still going, but we're just slowly passing it. So, it's been really dope to see a lot of young cats be in the same lane and have the same mindset as us, because it makes it a lot easier to do collaborations, to do shows, to build with these cats. We're all on the same page. I wish every young artist and every older artist had the relationship or the relationships that I have been able to build the past couple months with some of the younger talent, especially around here in Wilmington. And in Wilmington, man, it's crazy because out of all the places I live, man, this is a really, even though it's a small town, it's a really big, there's a lot of talented artists, I should just say, hip-hop. There's a lot of big hip-hop influence guys that are doing stuff. So if y'all see guys doing stuff locally, man, go support. Go download something. Go check out a video. Go check out a podcast. Go check out anything these guys are doing. It's very important to support these guys. And, with that being said, I just want to leave a message with y'all. And like I said, it's no shade, no diss to anybody. I love being an MC. I have been an MC for as long as I can remember. I'm lucky to be able to do what I still love to do and never digressed. I've always progressed, never died. I just was never whack, I feel like. I mean, I've always been really hard on myself, but I always felt like I got better each year. I stayed into this music stuff, and my pen game is right where I want it to be right now. I'm feeling really comfortable with all of the music I'm putting out. But I love the fact that some of y'all, y'all call me OG or old head or elder statesman. I'm cool with that. But y'all gotta stop calling me old school. I appreciate the sentiment, but when somebody like me hears the term old school, it's like I'm thinking you guys think I'm and it's no disrespect to Melly Mel or Curtis Blow, but that's what I'm thinking about when you guys say old school. I'm thinking I'm rapping in the place to be. It's the FUZZ. Rah! That's what I'm thinking when y'all say old school. I played some music for somebody recently, a younger cat, and he was like, yo man, you got that old school lyrical flow. And I'm like, yo, hip hop is so crazy now and so lost that if you make songs with any type of lyrical premise, people consider you old or old school. But at the same time, you're actually recognizing the fact that very few artists are making records that make sense, lyrically. So even today's fans of hip hop know that today's hip hop is not the same. Now, I never want to sound like the old grumpy man in the club that complains about every record that gets played and people jumping around to the music. It's not like that, but it's just we have to understand that just because someone is lyrical or just because someone has, a certain style of rapping doesn't make them old, doesn't make them unrelatable. It just means that you're probably not used to hearing that because of what you're growing up with. But I also feel like too, if you're jumping into music, if you're jumping into production, if you're jumping into anything musically at all, you should go back and listen to the cats that kind of paved the way for you so you can pave your own way. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just wanted to keep it short, man. I'm back on my podcast grind. I hope you guys enjoyed my little 2 cents, whatever. See you guys next time, hopefully in a couple days. It's Fuzz Jax. Welcome to Jaxxonville. I'm out. Can we get an applause? Yeah.